Why do people train in martial arts? The most common reason people train in martial arts are aggressive social interaction. This isn't my opinion. I was compiling different sources and I saw it interesting. I was like, oh, that's cool.
You say aggressive social interaction. It sounds like it's like if someone comes up to you, hello, how are you?
Kind of.
I want you to shake my hand. Some dudes just like fighting, right?
To establish dominance, maybe, or something. Yeah.
Microaggression.
Yeah.
Women.
Or it could be character development, which, you know, people say, oh, put them in martial arts and they'll learn self-discipline. But that's not exactly true. We used to do the kids.
Hurt people better.
Yeah. Well, we used to teach the kids class until we dropped it. And if they send us brats, we're going to send home brats. We're not going to teach them to be gentlemen. That starts at home. If you send us a gentleman, then we'll teach him. But if they send us a brat, we're not going to make him a gentleman. That's not our job. So, but for adults, it might help us to discover self-discipline, but it doesn't teach discipline per se. Does that make sense? So when people send all their kids, that's a big phase, right? Everyone send your kids to martial arts so they can learn some discipline, but they won't learn discipline there. That's not what it's for. They'll just be brats who know how to kill you.
Like maybe that might have been true, like
In Japan,
years ago
yeah.
And this and that.
I just watched one yesterday. I've seen training with kids in Japan, and they're unbelievably good and disciplined. Like 3 years old, and they can do everything you can, like adults can just barely do here. And they listen. But a long time ago, shihan, the word shihan used to be one who shows the way. It still means that, but what that really means is back in the old days, if parents had a problem with their kid who was already in martial arts, they would take him to the teacher and the teacher would beat him. It's the teacher's job to discipline him. Like literally, not teach him discipline. So I think that's where people get it confused.
Where the strap comes in?
Maybe.
Everybody gets the strap when well,
Yeah.
Then you don't have to feel guilty as a parent.
Yeah.
Somebody else did it for you.
school will look after it.
Okay, other reasons that people want to get into martial arts. Let's see, currying divine favor. Maybe they think their gods are going to look well on them. Exorcising demons, that's a first. I've never heard of that before. Funeral rituals. You know, it's funny because someone we know, when their mother died, he had him and all of his friends dress in the Kukushinden white top and black hakama and carry her casket. Like that. That was in town here. And I thought that was strange. But
Does that go back with like demon stuff to prevent demons from something? I don't know.
I don't think so. Just back then, if there was a funeral in general, they just wore, that's their regular clothes.
Yeah. Well,
So-
that makes sense. But
Yeah, I guess. I don't really know. Because other than that one guy, I've never heard tell of anybody learning martial arts for funerals. Or for
that's
any,
what kind of strikes me weird. You learn
Yeah.
martial arts for a funeral.
yeah. I don't know. Or it could be national traditions or identity. Clearly in Japan, you know. Nationalism. Honor and reputation, obviously. Establishing social cohesion. Nothing? Okay.
So just fitting in? Is that what
Yeah.
that means?
Yeah, I guess. Or if you're an introvert, maybe learning martial arts so that you can... let's see. Legitimize political institutions.
I mean, you are more likely to listen to someone who can kick you butt.
I guess. To legitimize a political party, basically. So, Fidel Castro... Oh, maybe. That might be a good example, yeah.
The army's not for the people, it's for the
Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Let's see. To promote disorder. Some people who maybe are anarchists.
guerrilla warfare type of deal.
Yeah, like an Antifa or something. You know, just to solidify their position.
That's the other school.
Yeah. Pretty much. Military or paramilitary training, obviously. Monetary gain, sometimes. Muscular development and fitness, obviously. You know, some of these are definitely make sense, right? Entertainment of others. Sports. Or theater, could be theater, theatrics. Rites of passage, bar mitzvahs.
Why would you need this a bar mitzvah?
No, I'm joking.
Okay.
I'm joking. I'm joking about that part. Because I had asked Nico the other day if Romanians, I think I said, do Romanians have some kind of rite of passage for becoming an adult? Is that what I asked you? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Wait, did you? Anyone else hear me ask him?
Yeah, no, I remember.
Okay.
I remember that. Bar mitzvahs, and I got
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah, I was kidding about the bar mitzvahs though.
Well, just as an example of like a rite of passage.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, martial arts in general can be used as a rite of passage. Let's see, status. Yes, it gives you status if you're a martial artist, I guess. Or a vice. What does that mean? Like an addiction? A vice?
The way to cope.
A way to cope, yeah, I'd say.
Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah. Okay. This is about dealing with historical documents. Unless you want to keep your fingerprints off something, the best way to handle historical documents is to wash your hands and dry them well, then handle the document carefully with your bare hands. And they said this is good for up to 3 hours or so. Keep drinks off the same table. Maybe put down a cloth for that exact reason. Gloves can get snagged on edges and tear the pages, and acids can build up at the fingertips if you don't wash them. So you see people with like old paintings in movies, and they're always wearing white gloves. Now they're saying you should not wear white gloves when handling ancient documents. It could be bad for it. And people tend to, it snags, and I do have white gloves actually, and if you're dealing with an old document and it might catch a tear, and then you're like, it's like, don't. Just wash your hands, and you should be good to go.